everybody and welcome to another toy review. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. Today I'm taking a look at a couple of Lego Bionicle figures. I'm going to take a look at these and then I'm going to give you my son's opinion on these as well, just to see how an adult's opinion and a child's opinion differ when it comes to Lego. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Master, Onua, who is Earth, and the Protector of Earth. Just taking a look at the back of the box, you can see that both figures do in fact combine. Now the Master figure is 8+ and the Protector is 6+, but my son is 6 and he's going to try and put both of these figures together himself and we'll see how he gets on.
Bionicles together take a very long time to build. Some of the parts for me were a little bit tricky to build. You have this golden mask that comes with the set, 2 spiders. Their names are Onua, and this one is a Protector. And if you look at this bit here, you can just pull that and the mask will come off. And also, you can take the masks off and put these on their heads. If I just try, here we are. These masks also work with flick. If you just, and also these legs can hold on to it. It also works, this one, you can also put one of the spiders on the Protector and it's super easy to put the mask back on. All you need to do is look at these plugs and put it where these, and it has a little bump there. You can put the little bumps into these holes. On the box it says over 3 are only allowed to have these, and I don't recommend opening the box on your own with scissors. I think you should get a grown-up to do it for you. Both of these figures come with action features. You might need to be careful with the Protector because if you twist its back bit, one of these will fire off. My dad has already lost one. And also, this one can do, if you see this twist, this twisty bit on the back, you can twist it and his arm's smooth. And I do like the colour of these. They've used on these 2 figures some see-through plastic that has a nice purpley colour and you can see through it a little bit. I really like the fact that there's stories on the back of the box. We used to have Hero Factory. I think this is a little bit better. They basically have the same parts. I like these a little bit better than Hero Factory. On the boxes, it also shows you how to combine them. We do the combination after my daddy's part.
Right, now it's time for Daddy's point of view. I got both of these sets. This is the Earth set. Obviously, we have Unua the Master and his Protector. I actually think they're pretty good value for money. I was watching Sammy build them. There was a few points he did struggle with, mainly on Unua, but then again, Unua is 8 to 14 years. The articulation of both of these is very much what we had with the original Bionicles back in the 90s, were they? And then we had the Hero Factory. We have a really good range of movement on the arms, on a ball-jointed socket. You have a ball joint on the elbow. You have a ball joint on the wrist. So you've got a really nice range there. The heads, the masks do have a tendency to pop off. I have noticed that. The heads do go up and down, left and right on that ball joint. The masks, when they are on, we do have an action feature on those, which Sammy mentioned in his part, where you flip the yellow section here and it does launch that mask off. The waists are actually on a fixed joint, so there's no waist rotation as such, but we do have the action feature on the chest, which Sammy did mention. I will record the firing mechanism, but I'll have to do that in slow motion because it really does launch. The legs do move forward that much and back that much. There's no hindrance whatsoever. They're on a ball, so you do have rotation there as well. They go out to the full splits. Forwards, you've got the bend at the knee, you've got a bend at the ankle with a really nice range for a pivot. I actually really like the translucent plastics. Sammy mentioned them, and they really do make the figures pop. But then you get the contrasting painted black as well, and it really does look nice. Again, love the use of the spinning weapons. He's got a nice little knife there. We get the gold mask, which we have the bad alien spider facehuggers trying to get. Now, the master, Unua himself, absolutely love this figure. I really, really do. He really reminds me of something from, like, Real Steel, one of those bots. He's just got that really big hench look to him. Again, the articulation is exactly the same, albeit we now have an additional feature. On the inside of these hinges here, we have this mechanism which, when turned, allows you to rotate both those arms. I think that's a really great feature. Love the huge hammer this guy comes with as well. I was actually worried that he was going to be top heavy, but he has really big, wide feet, which keeps him firmly feeted on the ground. Again, my personal opinion, these are a very, very good value for money set. Sammy absolutely loves these guys. We've got the rest of the series to review as well, and I'm actually quite excited for them. They're, in my opinion, leaps and bounds ahead of what we had with Hero Factory in terms of playability. Now, without further ado, I'm getting pestered by Sammy for us to combine these two and see how good they look in their combined form. Right, to get these two guys combined, it's not actually a full combination like we used to get with the Hero Factory. You just take his gun out of his hand, and you're going to want to remove his shoulder pads. This is basically the armour that you use to upgrade the Master. We now can just move him out of the way. Let's bring in our big guy. Let's open up this hand. Let's put the gun in this hand. Like so. Let's bring in those shoulder pieces. They're just going to slot into the two holes on top of the shoulders. Like so. And like so. There we go. And we're going to swap that mask out for his gold mask. Just going to slide that in. And there we have him in his combined mode. It's more of an upgrade rather than a full combination. I know with the Hero Factory figures, we basically used most of the parts of both figures. But this way, the Protector can still help and protect. He's just basically ran in there and he's given, our master his upgrade parts so he can destroy those bad guys. Right, so there we have it. That's our first 2 Bionicles in the new series. As you can see, our Skull Spiders have taken over our Bionicles there, and they're now in charge. This is what we're going to do next on the Bionicle line. We're going to take a look at the Lord of the Skull Spiders. He's like a huge mech spider. Really looking forward to this one, aren't we, Sammy?
Yeah.
And as you can see here, this is what we're talking about, the small comic strip that we get with each one. I think that's a really nice touch. We like flicking through those. There's also a Bionicle website, and that's the lego.com/Bionicles. And you've got various transformations, instructions, and games that you can play online. So, Sammy, what are your overall thoughts? I mean, what do you think about these? Do you enjoy the toys?
Yep. I really like them. I think there should be some more added to the series.
Well, we've got plenty to keep us going, haven't we? We'll slowly get through these reviews, and any questions at all, feel free to ask. If you found the review helpful, then please give it a big thumbs up, and feel free to subscribe. And until next time, from myself and Sammy, thanks for watching. Goodbye.